While I watched the Bakugou family scene from the Hideout raid arc of My Hero Academia, falling in love with Mimi, enjoying the whole thing for its comedic value, I realized, oh, that's why the brutal bully of Boom K Bakugou is the way he is. In this situation, Mitsuki just got her son back from a pretty intense lituation, and the first thing she does when she's visually introduced is she hits him. While there is physical abuse, there is also emotional abuse. There's blame, Mitsuki calling Katsuki weak, expressing that it's his fault everyone is inconvenienced. Bakugou's dad Masaru's concerned, being bullied and pushed to the back. And while you may say, wait, but look at the way Katsuki talking to his mom, well, I say, the discipline of the dog reflects the methods of the master, and if you hit a vicious dog, it's gonna bark and gnash its teeth. Katsuki has clearly been going through this since his time as a pit bull puppy. All signs show this toxic parenting and psychological maltreatment is nothing new. Katsuki's normalized abuse has caused him to look for massive amounts of validation outside of his home and parental units to replace the kind love he doesn't see from his mother. The way he expresses himself, his attitude towards those he sees as weak, including when looking at himself, is a direct reflection of his maternal treatment. We all grow up imitating that which we learn from our legal guardians, the culture they teach, and social environment. Ka-chan is most aggressive toward the series' main character, Izuku Midoriya, better known as Deku, because he undermines the greatness Bakugou expects from him, by Deku always being there for him, picking him up when he falls. It's in those moments Katsuki realizes he isn't infallible, he isn't the strongest, and when the simplest mistakes are a form of weakness, emotional overcompensation and posturing are bound to take place. Like his mother, Katsuki struggles to express his feelings. He has a hard time accepting kindness because, oddly enough, in a world of great heroes, this level of individual care for him directly is a foreign concept. Katsuki, who can clearly handle the physical abuse, is a victim of a pattern of unintentional emotional abuse. And while his mother Mitsuki may be a hot, narcissistic mabo tofu platter of emotions, I'm not going to vilify her. A lot of time, parents are just doing what they know, what they were taught, or what was done to them. But her own uncontrolled volatility has driven Katsuki to become the scapegoat, or troublemaker, one of 5 types of toxic home children, sourcing psych2go.net. As he is infinitely angry, super defensive and cynical, fear-driven, explosively loud and rebellious, he gets the most attention by getting in trouble. The emotional pain he continues to push down causes him to put up firewalls, as he acts out in reckless and self-destructive manner to preserve his ego, where Deku, the hero type, is pretty exclusively reckless and self-destructive at the expense of himself for others. Per the standard, the comedy dances betwixt the trauma, self-blame, insecure attachment, extreme emotional independence, the potential of becoming a narcissist to preserve the self. These are actual conditions manifest from such trauma. Katsuki Bakugou, like Sasuke's broody ass as the most popular characters in their respective anime, continue to show us that we're not alone in our life conditions and emotional states. According to the CDC, an ACE study found 1 in 11 people have reported experiencing at least 6 out of 10 common adverse childhood conditions. That's reported. The subjugation of emotional abuse can be expressed in many ways: anxiety, depression, PTSD, mental illness, aggression, trouble in work and school relationships, suicidal tendencies, and substance abuse. Sounds like a medication commercial warning. These are scars we can't see, making it very difficult to measure, as our predominant focus as humans has been on the physical plane. In defense of Mitsuki, you can tell she really wants Katsuki to be his best, though she has zero chill and doesn't know how to show her concern for her extraordinary son. She clearly worries about him and doesn't want to have to. What's a mom to do when your offspring's moist hands can blow up every damn thing? The beauty beyond all of this is that bombing King Katsuki Bakugou still strives to be the greatest hero. Being raised in a threatening household has turned him into a heroic threat himself, a savage strategist transmuting his fears into sweaty, explosive acts of bravery. Like Wolverine, his endless rage is expressed as roaring ambition. And that is something that is in all of us. Whether we like to accept it or not, his type is necessary. The instinctual spark to get the fuse going, the explosive attitude problem that takes us off our asses to become the greatest we can be.